We are already into week number 4, a quarter of the way into World Championship qualifying head-to-head matches, and today we have a fantastic setup. Mr. Bond, Travis Bond from Texas versus Matthew Calzone. Calzone, a 2020 World Championship participant. This is a quarterfinal match, trying to get to the semis, trying to then get to the finals and qualify for Las Vegas, Nevada. And we are going to play our match today on Dodge City, the front 9, highly scoreable. The first hole starts out with a chance at a stinger, and it just goes from there. There are a lot of great shot opportunities. Calzone will start from the sand. Travis Bond, Mr. Bond, will come from the fairway and just misses his stinger. Of course, that's kind of a newer shot that has been recently perfected, and Calzone almost drains it from the sand. Bond will make this putt. Calzone will make his. And that stinger sniper shot is becoming the rage in Golden T-Mobile. If you have not learned that shot, start going to the campaign mode, Golden T-Mobile games, and play the campaign and see what you can come up with, because it is a serious weapon. Now, we're going to go over the barn. Mr. Bond trying to ace this. No points, but a very good shot. Matthew will go the same route. Let this hit softly and kick to the left. Does it have enough? It does not, but look at the points. 23,800 points out of the chute. Hole number 2. And as we know, if we get through 9 holes and the players are tied in strokes, great shot points are the deciding factor. They will break the tie to allow the player to move on to the semifinals. So, Calzone takes an early lead on great shot points. Both players 3 under par after 2 as we head to the par 3 third. This one is makeable. Now, this thing will go to the right. It says right 1, but it's almost like a right 2, and Travis does miss that to the right. Let's see if Matt can make that adjustment. This thing does not play, again, like a right 1. Travis did get great shot points, which he desperately needs after Matt got 23,000 on that last hole. The shot bleeds a little bit to the right. Let's see if Matt takes care of that. He will throw a 2-iron stinger at it with the sniper ball, so really the right 2 didn't come into play much, and he will make his birdie. So both players will birdie number 3. Travis will eat into the great shot point lead a little bit, and we move on to hole 4, which is a tough par 5. This thing has to be landed perfectly on top of this mound, the ridge, the hill. If you get it too far to the left, you can bleed off into the rough, bleed off to the right, go too far. There's all kinds of problems that could happen if you don't hit the right ball on this shot, because the second shot is a monster into the screen. Nice shot by both players. Now, Matt has gotten deep enough where he can actually throw a javelin at it, get the line just right, leaves it a little bit short. He's going to have an easy putt. Now, Travis is going to try to bomb a grabber. He's going to want this to hop right before the hole, take a couple little bounces and roll down and release. It does. Nice and safe. Probably not as far as he was hoping, but both players will have very makeable putts and make their eagles and move on to the next hole. Good match brewing here. Both players 6 under par. A slight great shot point advantage still for Calzone. Mr. Bond will go up, and away here. Try to get this into the rough, where he'll probably play a Ranger, maybe. You can also play a javelin and club up, so we'll see what he decides to do. Calzone will go deep as well. Can he get into the fairway? And he does. That's advantage Calzone. Now, we will try a 9-wood here for Mr. Bond with a javelin. This looks really, really pretty. Just to the right. Great shot points. Travis coming back on the great shot point lead that Calzone has. I said advantage Calzone, but look at that shot that Mr. Bond throws down on Calzone. Let's see if Calzone can answer. This thing just a little bit more to the left. He probably would have holed that out. Let's see what Matt can do. He's going to try for the sniper. Throws it in and doesn't slide quite enough. So, again, that's another good shot, but Travis Bond will eat into the great shot point lead. Both players still are tied in strokes, 8 under par, 4 holes to play. 23,000 great shot points for Matt Calzone. Or you can call him Matt Calderon, one of the two. Look at this shot. I think that he went naked on accident Absolutely. Forgot to change balls. That is a huge break. Let's see if Calzone could take advantage. He does. This is a very makeable chip for Travis, but you've got to take your time and deliver it. He does. Good shot by Travis after making a mental blunder. Forgot to put on the javelin or the sniper. Left the ball naked, as we say. And you can hear the sound. It tings. When you hear the ting, you're in a dead panic, hoping that ball will stop, especially with water behind that green. That could have been an absolute disaster. But we move on. A good eagle for Bond. And Calzone will try to drive to the left side of this fairway to give him a better angle at this hole. So 2 different ways to play this one. Travis will go over the barn, and Matt will go this way. And this looks like a really good look. Will this left 2 take it? And it does. That's just short of great shot points. Just short. What a shot. Now Bond will go up, up, and away and hope this thing kicks hard to the left. Just not deep enough. He just did not hit it quite far enough to be able to get that thing to get enough of the green to allow the break to play for him. And still, Calzone has about 4,000 great shot points as a lead. Now, let's see what we can do here. We are hole number 8 over the barn with an orbit. That's going to be a little left. It'll come back to the right a hair. Is that in GSP range? It does not appear to be. Calzone, can he hit this right line to get him some crucial insurance GSPs? He about hit it on the fly, just a little short. It's going to hop way back. He's going to have a very makeable putt. So will Travis, the Ranger putt. One of my favorites. You know me, Ranger putt everything. And let's move on to hole 9. We have a little drama. Can Travis get great shot points? Can Matt hold him off? And this is a makeable shot. This is heading to the right of the green. That's well left. Well left. I understand the trepidation, not wanting to hit too far because there is a lot of trouble on that deep right side. Matt will go in. He's going to be a little bit left as well. Hits a very nice weight. And he's going to have a great putt. And he is going to move on. Make this putt. Matt, you win. And he does. So Matt Calzone moves on. Both players tie 15 under par, but Calzone, with a 4,000 GSP advantage, will move on to the semifinals, where he will try to get himself back to a 2021 World Championship.